we talked to the A&M defensive coaches. We asked them, well, who does Nick Brissett remind you of? He said, he's got a little Darius Geis. We should have asked, who does Joe Burrow remind you of? As a ball carrier, of course. Because none have been more effective than he has as a running back here tonight.
It's a career high for Burrow. Meanwhile, Donovan Wilson, standing senior from Shreveport, Louisiana, down. The alpha male of this group, especially in the secondary. 5 interceptions 3 years ago as a freshman. Had one last week against UAB, his 8th in his career.
Kind of hobbling off. Looks like it's that right knee that already had some type of a wrap on it. Maybe he got torqued trying to make the tackle. Joe Burrow spinning his way into the end zone. And as it is, both these teams getting some solid two-point conversion practice in for next season.
This is higher than the Tiger Aggie basketball score. This one deflected, and even though it's caught, it's short of the goal line as D. Anderson makes the catch. So the Aggies can tie it if they score a touchdown, but win it with a two-point conversion. Kendrick Rogers has been unstoppable for Texas A&M since they went to overtime.
Quite literally. How does he make this catch? We still haven't figured that one out. Comes up with another big one along the back end line. And then, of course, another big snag. That one over Kerry Vincent. Number 13 has been a menace here in the back end of the fourth quarter, the final drive, and certainly in the overtime periods. Number 13 emerging as a go-to target. They'll start this overtime with Kendrick Rogers on the sidelines.
How about that? History made on Kyle Field tonight in College Station. The last game of the year in the SEC is the game of the year period. Travion Williams still running hard, down near the 12 on his 35th carry.
A&M opens the overtime in 10 personnel. No tight ends, one running back, and they got the box count that they wanted. They had the numbers to cover up the defenders, and it took Grant Delpit coming up and again making an open field tackle on one of the best runners in the conference, in Travion Williams.
First and 10 for the Aggies from the LSU 12.
A&M staying same formation, this time to the opposite side of the field.
Mon takes off, but goes down. Devin White.
It looked like there was miscommunication on that one. Because Travion Williams looked like he was setting up to pass protect, and Mon took off almost like it was a QB draw. I don't think he failed on the throw that quickly. Travion Williams was stepping up, looked like he was ready to pick up a blitzer or a second-level pass rusher.
It's a loss of 4. Aggies can get a first down at the LSU 2. Throwing behind Sternberger, incomplete, third down.
Last 2 plays for the Aggies offensively out of sync. I forget the big run from Travion Williams to open up this overtime. You get Mond on what looked like a QB draw, at least for what he thought was a QB draw, and then a bad ball. And of course, there's bound to be a few bad plays when you run 106 of them.
Well, this will be a school record 107th.
Rogers in the game now, right here, the bottom of your screen.
Mon, strike to Davis, touchdown.
According Davis, I guess he felt like he was getting overlooked. Rogers getting all the attention. So why not catch another touchdown? It was Davis with 1 second on the clock after making 3 catches prior to get A&M down the field that scored the tying touchdown.
Who has the football here for Jimbo Fisher?
Well, we've seen Rogers, who's right here in the middle of the 3, and Sternberger, who's been relatively quiet, other than the big catch for a touchdown, the 1 play overtime, and Jimbo took a look at what LSU was going to do there, called timeout, wants to talk it over with his quarterback.
Ed Orgeron livid with his defense after giving up that wide open touchdown to Courtney Davis.
He can't believe it. You know what part of it is? It's because I've been wet for 30 minutes with this Gatorade. This dry fit stuff doesn't work nearly as well as I thought it would.
It's a game that's about to be 5 hours long, running nearly 200 plays. But it can all end here if the Aggies convert.
And you've got options across the board. And keep in mind, though, that LSU at times throughout this overtime did an excellent job blanketing coverage. Mon would have to buy time in the pocket. LSU only committing 3 to rush here, it looks like. And they do.
Mon, Rogers fighting for the ball, pass interference on Greedy Williams.
It was going to be another jump ball in the corner.
Wow, how about that?
Another flag. And the field judge threw his hat. He was out of flags.
Pass interference, defense number 29, half the distance to the goal, repeat the try. Following the play, unsportsmanlike conduct number 29. That penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal also. We'll repeat the try. That's 29's first unsportsmanlike of the game.
So this ball will be snapped inside the 1-yard line after 2 penalties called on Greedy Williams.
See Williams after the PI, he's telling the field judge about it. The field judge said that's enough. He's getting tired of this game too. These refs have been out there a long time.
I don't think I've ever seen that, where you're out of flags so you throw your hat.
It's probably the most convenient thing you can grab, and now you're right there. If you're Ed Orgeron running down once again to get his timeout, because you're right here on the goal line. After the unsportsmanlike. Here he goes again. The second time he's had to take off. The second time he almost takes out the line judge.
When Dave Aranda's giving him instruction to do it.
He kind of smiles. You see Coach O just kind of looks over to the stands and smiles.
How about you take off, Dave, and you call timeout? Chris, how are these guys still going at it?
Well, the staff is making fun of Coach O, saying he's still got it and pretending that they popped a hamstring.
I'll tell you what, he broke nicely on both of those timeouts.
All the officials blowing their whistle. They're ready to see this one come to a close. And we have made history in College Station tonight. Play clock is running down inside 15 seconds. As Texas A&M will go right to the line.
3 tight ends in the game and a fullback.
And a false start.
You broke the huddle late, the play clock.
5-yard penalty. Repeat the try.
Keaton Sutherland, who was starting at right guard the last few games, starting at left guard tonight.
And this, of course, changes things. See the left guard trying to get a quick jump. Coach O loves it. He's good and loose after that timeout call.
That's just the 3rd penalty called on Texas A&M tonight.
Well, it came at a horrible time if you're an Aggie fan, because it was obvious what they were about to do. Slam it right up in there and see if they couldn't get it in for two.
Rogers in the slot. From outside the 5. Mon looking that way. Got it! It's Rogers! The Aggies win the game of the year in the Southeastern Conference. Texas A&M ends a 7-game losing streak to LSU. Jimbo Fisher has his statement victory as the head coach of the Aggies, and the rivalry is on. Here he is with Chris.
Coach Fisher, you nearly lost that one 3 separate times. What did your team prove to you tonight?
That we're moving in the right direction. We can overcome adversity. A long way to go to get to the heart and soul of these guys, amazing, and how far they came and learned to play with confidence in big moments.
What were you telling your team in that final drive like 2 hours ago and in between each of those overtimes to keep it up?
Walked on the field, you got to believe in 2 minutes. We worked 2 minutes religiously, played hard. Guys, I can't say enough about all the players, Kellen, everybody. But I mean, just you got to believe you're going to do it.
You finished second in the West. Where does this match the expectations you had for this program going in?
Listen, my expectations will be at the top, but we have to take steps at a time. We progress. We let some games slip away later on, but it's a heck of a conference. We got second in this, and hey, that's a starting point. Now we got to get better and move on.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
LSU overcomes every kind of obstacle imaginable, but they cannot dodge the final bullet, as Kendrick Rogers was unstoppable in each of the overtimes, and he makes the game-winning catch here.
It doesn't end any better than this. It could have ended a bunch of times, but it couldn't end any better than this for A&M. As you see, Ed Ogeron can't believe it. They had this game won multiple times. You got the goal line stand on a 1st and goal inside the 1-yard line. You turn A&M back, you force a field goal, and after 6 OTs, the Aggies able to get to their 8th victory.
74-72, the highest scoring game in college football history. Man alive, it doesn't get any better than this.